So today we have a new and amazing guest for our podcast series, Miss Manisha Mehta. She is the founder of 10 Dimension Jewels. She is also a jewelry designer and a creative director. So Miss Manisha, welcome to our podcast series. So first question first, okay. How would you like to be known yourself? As a founder or as a jewelry designer or as a creative director? What do you prefer?
Firstly, thank you so much for having me, Jerry. It's a pleasure being here on this podcast. More than a title, what is more important to me is that I would like to create an impact.
Okay.
So, if a few people wear our designs, a lot of people wear our designs, and they feel possible when they
Okay.
wear our 10 dimension jewelry, that will be very soul satisfying for me.
Great.
So, that is what is my vision with 10 dimension.
Okay. So the name 10 dimension, it's very attractive, it's very unique. So what do you mean by actually that name?
So 10 dimension is actually the dimension in the universe where anything imagined becomes possible.
Okay.
It's the dimension of manifestation.
Okay.
And when you see in the jewelry industry, even though 10 is such a significant number, people haven't really created a lot of designs around 10. And when we see the significance of number 10, there is a significance across every culture. And when we also think about milestones, we think about celebrating our 10-year birthdays or 10-year anniversaries. When you see in Hinduism, we have the 10 avatars of Lord Vishnu.
Exactly.
And in Christianity and Judaism, we have the 10 commandments.
Correct.
And when we want to grow, we're always thinking in multiples of 10, right?
Yes.
We want to grow 10x, 100x.
100x, yes.
So that was the whole idea behind this brand name.
Okay.
And also, 1 plus 0 adds to 1. So yes.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. So your brand speaks strongly about manifestation.
Yes.
Even I tried that and it's amazing. It have results.
Yes.
So how did you brought that concept into your jewelry?
So, firstly, with my own life experiences, I felt that, when I explored jewelry, I felt jewelry was the one thing that is immortal. It doesn't die. Secondly, it appreciates with value.
Okay.
Right? So when you are actually wearing that's one thing that you wear on yourself, jewelry, is jewelry that basically appreciates in value. It's immortal. At the same time, it can actually mean something much deeper.
Okay.
So that's when I created 10 dimension. I also connected to human emotion.
Okay.
And also connected to my own life story. And when I was conceptualizing this brand, it was actually COVID.
Oh.
And when I gave it a deeper thought, what I realized is that the reason why we came out of COVID is that there was this emotion of hope, positivity, possibility that we are all going to come out of it. And it was a collective effort. Somewhere this is manifestation, right?
Yeah.
Manifestation is nothing but wherever we have a dream and we want to create it into reality, and we are setting intention with clarity and we're aligning our actions towards that. So when I created the brand and when I stumbled upon this brand name 10 Dimension, I was like, this is absolutely beautiful. When we create our designs, I want the people to carry a certain energy of positivity, possibility, and power.
Okay.
To believe in themselves that they have the power to make anything possible.
Good. So if we manifest something, if we are having a clear vision,
Yes.
rest the nature have to take care. The nature have to help you, right?
Yeah.
So do you got any inspiration from the nature regarding your designs? Anything like flora, fauna, patterns or kind of thing?
Yeah. So in terms of inspiration, I have got inspiration from nature as well. So one of our collections is called Serenity.
Okay.
So the concept behind it is that with calm, love, and grace,
Okay.
beautiful things are possible.
Oh.
So there, the inspiration we have taken is the calm waters, and I had even taken a trip to Kashmir and experienced snowfall in summer.
Okay.
Which was absolutely beautiful. It just gave me a sense of calm and serenity.
Okay.
So that is one of our collections which takes inspiration from nature and travel.
Okay.
And it has the symbol of our 10 dimension symbol. We have created a manifest symbol, which is also our brand symbol.
Okay.
Where it basically has all these symbols that are part of the the brand, it acts as a talisman.
Oh.
Yes.
So you told about talisman.
Yes.
So what is the story behind that Manifest Talisman
Yes.
collection?
So when I, chose the brand name 10 Dimension, it was a aha moment, and then I was like, okay, I have to represent this somehow.
Mm.
So I started drawing 10 lines, like
Okay.
a decagon shape.
Huh.
And then I wanted to create multi-dimensional, I wanted to create dimension. Like, how do I show dimension within a dimension,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So I started drawing lines. And once I drew it, I kind of liked the design. I kept staring at it for 2 or 3 days. Then again, I re-looked at it. As I kept staring at it, it revealed a lot of symbols within itself.
Oh, okay.
So it revealed more than 15 symbols.
Oh.
So there is a star, there's a sun, there's a moon, then there's panther, there's a heart, butterfly, evil eye, Hamza hand.
Mm-hmm.
So such kind of symbols. So it revealed itself as a manifestation symbol
Great.
containing the power of the universe within it.
Okay.
So this is the story behind that symbol.
Talisman.
And so it acts like a talisman for good luck, a talisman as a reminder
Okay.
for the fact that we have the power to make anything possible, a
Exactly.
talisman of manifestation.
Great. So, if someone is buying your first talisman collection or a jewelry piece from 10 Dimension Jewels, what would you recommend? Like, what will be the first collection they have to buy?
So luckily we've had love for all of our collections. Each of our collections are really thought about. There's an inspiration. But if I had to choose, I would say anything with our talisman symbol. So we
Talisman
have
symbol.
it in our manifest. So we have a collection called Manifest itself.
Hmm.
There it's present. In Serenity also we've again used a manifest symbol with Mother of Pearl.
Okay.
Then we have our abundance talisman where we have the manifest symbol with the celestial symbols.
Okay.
So the star, sun, and the moon. We have a prosperity pendant, the one that I'm wearing.
Okay.
So this is, malachite is for transformation, growth, and protection.
Correct.
So again, that contains a manifest symbol. It's just beautiful to just that even if somebody is feeling a little down.
Hmm.
Or having, as human beings, we do go through those emotions of self-doubt
Exactly.
and all that.
Yes.
It's like, you touch your piece of jewelry or your, kind of bracelet or ring. You remind yourself that, no, I have the power to make it.
And you will get a boost up.
Yes,
kind of,
it's like an
recharge.
energy. You're carrying a
Recharge,
certain energy,
Yeah.
right? And you're walking with that energy. When you walk into a room or you carry on with your life, you're kind of, walking with that energy.
Great.
Yes.
So, how easy or how tough was the transformation from a jewelry designer to a manufacturer or the founder or a jewelry retailer? It's not that much easy, that I know. I'm also a founder, so I know the hustle and bustle and the struggles
so
behind it.
I say, being an entrepreneur or a founder is like I'm a laborer. So it's like from
Exactly.
labor to director, we have to be open to do everything.
Yes.
So in terms of, being a designer, it's creativity, and creativity requires a lot of freedom.
Yes.
Freedom of time, space, freedom to think, to go crazy with your ideas, right? Whereas being a brand founder requires discipline. So it requires structure. And if it has to grow, you require systems, you require a strong team. So as a founder, you have to be versatile. You have to be able to look after every department, whether it's HR, whether it's your purchases, whether it is your
Accounts.
sales, accounts, numbers is such an important thing.
Very
Finance is extremely important. I would say the number one thing in a business. And you kind of like I say, I actually tell this to a lot of people. Entrepreneurship is a spiritual journey.
Exactly.
So you get to explore yourself in all the dimensions.
Correct.
So yeah, that has been the transition. Basically, doing the designing bit requires a different side of me, and then being a founder, and sometimes as the founder who's also the creative director, what happens is that I kind of really have to carve out that space for me, able to sit quietly without any calls or anything, to design and conceptualize the collections, or even after conceptualizing, how do I bring it out?
Okay.
Even that requires a certain level of creativity.
So yeah,
yes.
something exactly like me. I'm also a director and the lead corporate trainer. Both roles I'm handling. And you, as you said that you need that focus of mind is
Yes,
required for that
yes,
designing thing.
yes,
Do you have any particular time like early morning will be very nice or late night will be calm and quiet? I'm a
yes.
late night person. So
Okay.
whenever I want to make a PPT or some content, after 12 o'clock midnight will be my best time.
So you're a night owl.
Okay, so great. So what's your philosophy on pricing luxury? So
So we are price value based pricing is
okay.
what we offer, because we are not offering it that this is on
Of
weights.
course.
There's a value, there is a
Hmm.
sentiment, there is actually uh, we are creating jewelry that enables a person, enables confidence,
Exactly.
and how do you put a value to it,
Mhm.
right? So that's how we are a luxury brand, and
So
we
premium
are
category.
meaningful luxury with purpose, with symbolism in our designs, and each piece is made with intent.
Okay, great.
Yes,
I have seen that 10 symbolisms of the sun, moon, star.
yes,
Can you
yes.
explain that what are all that represents in
Right,
a jewelry?
right. So each symbol has a deeper meaning or an energy that it carries. So, for example, the panther is for power,
Okay,
a butterfly for transformation and growth.
great.
When you think about a flower, you think about joy, you think about abundance. You have the star. People want the power of the celestial symbols, right? Like the star, the sun, the moon.
Mm-hmm.
So, this is what each symbol, like a bird for freedom and growth.
Okay,
So this is how each symbol kind of represents something.
okay.
And we have created a collection called Symbolic Charms Collection from these symbols, which are derived from our 10 dimension manifest symbol.
Okay.
So people select their symbols, and it's kind of versatile. You can put it into your necklace or your bracelet,
Oh,
and then they
okay.
pick and choose if they want
Multi-use.
multiple symbol. It also describes their personality, the how they want to represent themselves. Yeah.
Great. So, whichever pieces you have displayed over here is completely your own design, your own patented design, right?
Yes,
You are not
absolutely.
into any other buying of wholesale jewelry or something like that. It's not
No,
there.
at the moment we are completely our signature
So we
collections
can
are showcased,
call
and
it as
all
a
of them are
designer
patented.
jewelry collection,
Yes,
premium
yes,
collection.
absolutely.
Great.
Yes.
So, coming to manifestation again, it's a game between nature and the human aspirations, and
Correct.
we call it as like desires. Okay.
Yes.
So now here diamonds are playing a major role, right?
Yes.
In all of your jewelry, diamonds are also
Yes.
there. So, do you think lab-grown diamonds will work this manifestation? Because you know that the people who sells, I think even you are into lab-grown diamonds. So, if you think about that physical, chemical, and optical properties of diamonds, both are same,
Yes.
100% same.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So, can we use lab-grown diamonds instead of natural diamonds?
Yes, absolutely. Why not? I say it's like the fifth C.
Yeah, exactly.
The C, like the fifth C stands for choice.
Choice.
Right?
Correct.
It's a choice whether you want to have, like many people make this analogy, and I'll make it again. If you want to have a baby, whether you're having it naturally or whether you're having it IVF, right?
Yes.
At least it's making it attainable,
Correct.
right?
Yeah.
And what we as a brand are doing is we are offering our designs in both. You
Oh.
want it in natural, we
Natural.
will make it in natural. We want it in lab, we'll make it in lab, because for us, the important thing is that we want people to carry these symbolic pieces with them
Okay.
and carry that energy and carry that positive energy that they have the power to manifest.
Oh, okay.
So whether it's their choice whether they want to pick it up in a lab diamond or whether they want to pick it up in a
Natural.
natural. And when people question it or doubt it or feel a little off, people have accepted Swarovski, right? And
Yes.
it's just crystals,
Yeah.
and this is actual diamond, and it's a choice at the end of the day. It's
Correct.
I mean, there are people who wear natural diamond jewelry who also wear fashion jewelry, because that's a choice they're making. They're going out for a party on Saturday night. They're wearing fashion jewelry, which is made of alloy, probably not even sterling silver or brass.
Correct.
So that's just because they felt like it that day, right? So why not this also? So we have kept it very open. We believe in the power of choice,
Right.
and especially with today's generation,
Of course. Yeah.
we have to offer that. Yes.
Correct, correct, yes. So all of your jewelries are just into 18 karat or lesser caratage also you will provide, because if you are seeing the gold prices nowadays, it's
Yes.
skyrocketing. I think the day which we shoot this, it's 18,000 rupees per
Yes,
gram.
yes.
So if somebody is required like 9 carat or 12 carat or 14 carat, you offer that also.
So we are carrying at the moment 18
18
carat,
carat.
and we've seen that universally it's acceptable,
Yeah.
especially with the South market. They are still not so comfortable even knowing what is 14 carat. In fact, 18 carat also, some of them have to be educated
Exactly.
even now.
Yes.
With the prices, we have to see how it goes.
Mhm.
But internationally, also 18 carat is more acceptable.
Okay.
So, as such, our stock is made in 18 carat.
Okay.
Only if there's a request, like if we do any custom orders, and we also, a small percentage of our business come from customizing designs. So then, based on the customer's requirement, we customize the designs.
So, Manisha, what is that one belief or value that you are not going to compromise, even if somebody is offering you 1 crore rupiah, but you won't compromise on that? What will be like that?
I think that's definitely integrity and trust. When someone is coming to a jeweler, they are really trusting that person, right? And it's a high ticket purchase.
Correct.
And especially with us, like, they are kind of coming with a certain belief. Like our jewelry itself is to create that energy. So we maintain integrity in terms of, our designs are original, they're conceptualized, originality in concept, integrity in the quality of the jewelry, integrity with the way we even provide service to our customers. We keep the customers at the center of everything we do.
Correct.
Integrity with how we work as a team also, and the culture that we have at 10 Dimension. So this is the most important thing for us as a brand. Yes.
So, how long it's been that you've started this jewelry? It's been 1 year?
So it's I conceptualized it around COVID, and then I launched it. I did a soft launch online, like about 1.5 years ago. Actually, almost 2 years ago.
And this physical
And
boutique?
then this physical store we launched on Dhanteras in
Okay.
2025. Yes,
2025.
this is our first physical location.
So, is there any major failure or a setback that actually became a turning point? Something like that.
So see, a brand like this, which is symbolic jewelry, a luxury space in India for a jewelry brand, it's a very, very, I mean, when people ask me like who can we compare a brand to in India, I don't have many comparables.
Okay.
Right? There are hardly brands in India who are design driven, who are luxury,
Yes,
who are
yes.
patented. So there were moments of self-doubt initially, whether this will work in
Work
India
out
or
or
not.
not.
India, I know, even north or west, I'm launching it in the south.
Yeah.
How will it be perceived in the
Yes,
South Indian market? And the turning point was when all my first set of buyers were all South Indians. And they found it so auspicious, like our jewelry. They would pick it up because they found like, oh, this has the power of the universe, this has the cosmos. So they would purchase and they would be like, I'm going to wear it first in my puja, in my Varma Lakshmi puja or Akshay Tritiya or Diwali, Dhanteras, and then I will wear it anywhere else. So that was an amazing feedback. And especially when we launched, right, all of our collections sold. Each and every collection we sold pieces. So
Wow,
that
nice.
gave me confidence that
Confidence,
we are
yes.
doing something right. And the kind of reviews that we got, we also had a politician's wife, Sri Krishna Gowda's wife, come, and she just loved it, and she gave us an amazing review, which is also there on our Instagram, and she said that this jewelry actually has purpose, it has intent. And I was really happy to see that in India, because I have worked with the export market with international brands and designers, where I help them build their brand.
Okay.
And there I saw, they build with such amazing concepts. Like, you have people who are inspired by, a certain thing, like, a woman empowerment, or, you have bridal jewelry where they're making in brass or silver, and that's accepted. But I wasn't sure if that would be the case in India, where we are creating something with the, symbolism.
Correct.
And so, yeah, initially that was the setback, but it kind of became our differentiator and our strength now. Yes.
Great. Okay. Now, if you had to describe your personality in just 3 words, what would it be?
I would say calm,
Okay.
optimistic,
Okay.
warrior.
Warrior. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I would say calm in the way I carry my small tasks or my decision making. Optimistic that I believe in possibility. Look at everything as a possibility. And warrior is like will take any whatever it takes to manifest it or to make a dream into
You are ready
reality.
to face any challenges.
Yes,
Yeah.
ready.
So, being said that, how many hours you work a day?
So,
Being a founder.
honestly, so even when I started the store, a lot of people worried that you're stressed or whatever. I'm like, no, this doesn't, you're working all the time. I'm like, no, this doesn't feel like work to me. This is not work. This is my joy. I've dreamt this dream a million times.
Okay.
So, honestly, it's not like number of hours or anything for me. But yeah, usually, I kind of come into office around 10:30, and
Okay.
we step out by 7:30. But yeah, I mean, sometimes if the work demands a certain thing, then I'm there. So yeah, a good, it kind of, but balances. Sometimes there is an event, sometimes, there's, of course, I'm a mother as well, so there are home responsibilities, and motherhood responsibilities as well. But
Yes.
yeah.
Both are you managing.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. Now, what is your most difficult part of translating a concept into a finished jewelry product? So, when we mainly in Bangalore, like it's very difficult to get proper artisans and skilled laborers who can manufacture it, right? Especially
So,
in Bangalore.
so I think Bangalore has its own strength. It's a different kind of
Different
jewelry.
kind of, yes.
So the finish and quality that we were looking for, or when I was conceptualizing the brand, I wanted it to be something that works even in the international markets.
Yeah.
The designs also that we've created have a universal appeal.
Yes.
We've even received a lot of recognition for our designs in the Middle East, in the US, Europe, South India, North India. So our manufacturing is done in Mumbai, diamond sourcing Surat, of course, Khalid Stone, Jaipur. But your question was that what is the most challenging part of translating the design into a physical piece?
Yeah.
I would say first of all, having an idea in your head, a concept, and how do you firstly put it into paper, a sketch?
Yeah.
So once that sketch process is also done, how will it technically work?
Correct.
A lot of our designs, like I prefer that if there is a design that we're making, try to make it versatile, because today it's an Instagram generation, or it's a generation where a woman or a man is multidimensional, right? There is a woman probably who started her day with the gym, who's dropped her son to the school, who's gone to work, and then in the night she probably has to network with someone or party, right?
Exactly, yeah.
So those pieces she should be able to carry, and she's also wearing a salwar kameez, she's wearing a sari, and she's wearing a western outfit. So we try to make it versatile. So sometimes in the technical aspects, it may not work out when we go into manufacturing. Then we have to rectify, or then we have to go back to the drawing board. So that is some kind of an where we have to work around. And then finally, how do we bring this concept and story of the whole collection to the people that they understand, and people's attention span is very less, right? How do they connect with it immediately? Right? Like, how do they connect? Okay, well, if we are bringing out a collection like Sparkle or a collection like Abundance Talisman, how do we get people to connect immediately with that story or concept and see that in the design, right?
Okay.
So that is the other part that we really have to think about. So that's where, a brand which is a design driven brand and a concept driven brand, there's a lot more
of
work that goes
Exactly,
into it,
that's what I
and a lot more soul that goes into it, for sure.
Sometimes trial and error also will happen,
Yes,
like lot of times.
and there is complete storytelling that has to be done. There is a lot of work that goes into that. Yes.
And end of the day, that Karigar have to conceive the same
Yes, absolutely.
Feelings. That's the-
Absolutely. That energy has to be carried in the workmanship artisan. So one thing we do is, like, we work directly with the karigar and not the factory. That is also something that I prefer, that we want to empower the direct artisans and bring them up, lift them up and their families. So we prioritize that. So currently we are working directly with the karigar itself.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
So now, what would you love the most? Like to be known as a founder of a particular jewelry brand, or you like a personal branding, like jewelry designed by Mrs. Manisha Mehta. So your name will be highlighted there.
No, the brand is always bigger.
Okay.
than the founder.
Founder. Okay.
And I would say the founder should also be aware when to step away from the brand. Just always the brand is bigger than the founder. The purpose is the bigger,
Big, yeah.
and purpose is even bigger than the brand. So the brand is created for a certain purpose. And honestly, I was someone who really like did not want to be in the forefront and limelight, but everyone speaking to me was like, we want to hear the story from
Exactly,
you.
that's-
We want to hear the concepts and
Hearing
know
it
how
from
you
the
come
creator.
inspiration.
Yeah.
Exactly. So this is the reason why I am in front of the camera. But otherwise, I'm really just happy being in the background and just watching and unfolding. And like I mentioned in the beginning of the podcast as well, that for me the most important thing is that it creates impact.
Okay.
What is soul satisfying is that if somebody had a situation of adversity or if they're not feeling good, and if this piece of jewelry just reminded them of their own light, of their own power, right?
Okay.
And they just remember, right? Even something I do is I write a handwritten note with every piece that
Okay.
we send out, and it's a positive note, like something like, may you manifest all of your dreams, or may you sparkle, or you have the power to
Okay,
make
okay,
anything
got it.
possible. So it's like, if they just remember that, if we create it, even if I'm not here, like it's just like
The customers
it's just
feel-
so exciting for me to just see that people are wearing the jewelry that I've created, and they're carrying it, and they're not just, it's just not any piece of jewelry. It's something that is really empowering them and pushing them towards their highest potential of what they can be. So this is the most exciting for me. So yeah,
Nice.
the brand is definitely bigger than me. And this thing, entrepreneurship journey really is very humbling. You realize you're just a really, really tiny speck in the universe. So yeah.
So now let's talk about a major issue in this industry, design copying. Okay, even if we have patent everything, some people will do some minor changes and they can actually remake this one.
Yeah.
How will you deal with this thing?
So, sometimes it depends. Like sometimes few seconds you feel it's not just the design, it's also your social media strategies or the way you are kind of bringing out the brand and all of that. Firstly, if somebody's copying you, you're doing something right.
Correct.
Why did a Cartier become famous, or why did a Van Cleef become famous? You're getting dupes in the market,
Obviously,
right?
obviously.
Even a Sabia. So it's like one is, speak to yourself. It's what you tell yourself, right? I am happy when someone copies me. That means we are doing something right.
Right. Yes.
Second is that yes, we have patented it because it shows two or three things. One is that it's an original concept, right? If it's patented, it's worth being patented, right?
Okay.
That's the signal that it sends to
Correct.
the customer.
Yeah.
They're wearing something exclusive,
Exactly.
right? They're wearing something exclusive. And the concept that we've come up with, nobody in the world has this kind of a design concept.
Yeah. Until now.
There is nobody in the world. I have studied more than 2,000 jewelry brands. Nobody has got this design concept.
Okay.
In fact, we've applied for a US patent as well
Oh, great.
for this symbol. This is how I kind of handle it. I just, I'm like, okay, they are going to make us more popular. That's what
Obviously.
Yeah, they're going to make us more popular and we're happy, yeah.
When it comes to that luxury
And
watch brands.
and the intent is for people who have this manifest symbol. My whole vision is that people should have, as many people as possible, please have this symbol, which
There
is
should
carrying the power of all of these
there should
symbols
be-
within it. Yeah.
You are wishing like there should be a parallel black market of 10 dimension copies. So for somebody wanted an original one, there should be a waiting list of 2 years.
Yes,
Like that
yes,
luxury
yes.
brand watches they do.
Yes, yeah, why not? Why not? Yeah, absolutely. Like we're manifesting that it's a big, Indian, I think it's, the other thing when I was working in the export market, right? So initial business that I started out with was with a B2B business to
okay.
cater to these international brands and designers. So when I started working, I understood that all of the big international brands are actually sourcing from India.
Ah,
Even like somebody like a Bulgari is coming and sourcing colored stones from India, right? So these international brands have gone international.
Yes.
But where is an Indian brand? How many brands do we know from India? Even though gems and jewelry is such a top sector, that how many Indian brands have we seen going international? And that also in the luxury space.
Correct.
Leave alone international market, how many luxury jewelry brands do we have in India itself? And how many design driven brands? Like, people are still like, largely weighing it as gold and diamonds, right? I mean, and if you just wanted gold and silver, there are many avenues now in today's day and age where you can invest, like your ETFs and your sovereign gold bonds, or your, bullion trading. So when you're actually buying a piece of jewelry, you probably want to find some depth and meaning to it. Is what the whole intent was behind building the
And
brand and
as
designs.
you told about the export,
Right.
thanks to our Prime Minister, yesterday the mother of deal happened. Now
Yes.
the European
Yes.
thing is open for us.
Yes.
Okay. So a lot of export opportunities there, especially when it comes
Yes,
to gems and
absolutely.
jewelry industry.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So moving to another question. Being a hustler, I will use that term, hustler. Okay. All founders are hustlers. Okay.
Yeah.
How will be a typical day of you, like from the morning
Yeah.
till evening?
Yeah. So, I had a friend who made these shirts, and she had this hustle every day, and I loved that shirt, so I bought it from her. But just jokes apart, so my day starts at I wake up at 4:45 in the morning,
Yeah, wow.
and I
That's
go to
it.
the gym at 5:30. So I love lifting, strength training, and that gives me amazing energy. So that's how I start my day, and by the time I'm done from the gym, it's around 7:38. And that's that 1 hour time mind space that I get, where I'm playing some nice soft music, and then my creative mode is on, or all the tasks that I need to do. And then I have a group with my team members.
Okay.
So I kind of just segregate the tasks and allocate what we should be doing. And then of course we will have a long list, and then the top priorities for the day. So these are the top priorities. I believe in energy, as you can see. So I start the day with all income generating activities. So whether it's sales, whether it's marketing, always to start with that.
Okay.
Payments are, towards the second half, or 2 days in a week we schedule it.
Okay,
And all of
okay.
that. All the departments that need to be looked into, like whether it's accounting, whether it's social media, whether it's sourcing, whether it is, talking to the lawyers, whether it is sales, talking to a customer. So all of this is planned through the day.
Okay.
And then I'm a mother of a 9-year-old. So in the evening, I spend time with my son. And even in the morning, if there is something that has to be done in terms of support, if his additional classes, his homework assignments, I take care of that. And of course, I'm a wife and daughter-in-law as well. So morning, खाने में क्या बनाना है,
वो भी है. Okay.
रात को फिर से खाने में क्या बनाना है, टिफिन में क्या पैक करना है, all that is also managed. But yeah, God bless, I definitely do have a lot of support.
Okay.
Cannot do it alone.
Obviously. Okay. Now, how do you get that new design aspirations? It's like while sleeping, one dream came and you got something, or you travel a lot, and in traveling you will find something,
Yeah.
or you watch a new movie. And from that movie you got a concept. So, what
Yeah.
will be the most thing which you are
So
referring?
honestly, inspiration is everywhere, but I would say if I had to choose my top one, I love meeting people and watching people,
Watching,
right? And
observing.
what makes them tick. So a lot of it is on that human energy and emotion. But apart from that, there are elements of, like, for example, our Manifest collection is inspired by the cosmos. So we've highlighted the stars, sun and moon. The inspiration is that cosmic symbols align to the power of manifestation. With serenity, like I told you, it's inspired by nature and the travel. And the symbolic charms has a mix of different symbols. So some are derived from nature, some are from the cosmos. Right, sparkle is highlighting someone's inner light.
Okay.
Halo is celebrating a person's, aura a person's power, a person's shine.
Mm-hmm.
So each of these, kind of, can't say that any one thing. But if I had to
It's all
say it,
around.
it's mainly the the energy that makes a human, take, or watching human beings and how they operate, and then what makes them light up.
Okay.
Yeah, we want our jewelry to make everyone feel like really that they're sparkling and they're the best versions of themselves. Yeah.
Great. Okay. So, Manisha, the most asked questions to every founders. Okay. What will be your advice to some aspiring upcoming founders or somebody who is gonna start a jewelry business? What will be your advice to them?
Firstly, I know that everyone says this, but really love what you do. When you love what you do, honestly, it doesn't feel like work. It's not work. And the truth and the reality, and no sugarcoating here, it is a lot of work.
Yes.
And it is not just one dimension that you're working in. You have to work in different dimensions. You have to adapt very quickly.
Correct.
The other thing I would say is, uh, it's a journey which will tap into you. I mean, you will get to know yourself in ways you never knew that, oh, I could do this too. Oh, I need to do this as well.
Exactly.
And you have to be dynamic, right? Contrary to what people think, people actually choose to run a business thinking I'm going to be independent and free. Okay, the word independence itself has dependence on it.
Of course.
So, entrepreneurship is one of the most humbling journeys. It's, you have to carry everyone along with you.
Yes.
It's something that where you enjoy, if you enjoy being of service to everyone. So, being of service to everyone is not just your customer, your supplier, your staff, your team, right?
Correct.
That's when you are an entrepreneur. You actually have to really be chosen to do such a such a good deed,
Good.
right?
Yes.
So it's a responsibility as well. And one more thing, what not to do is, if something is not working, don't get stuck. I think in the beginning we are so married to our that one idea, fixated, or we want to work with that one set of people, that sometimes even when things are not working, we continue with it.
Oh.
So it's very important to know as an entrepreneur when to kind of stop and shift. So I would say here it is move on, move up, and move forward. So
It's a three formula.
yeah,
now.
just
Yeah,
move
okay.
on, move up, and move forward. That's all you just need to keep doing, and take each thing as it comes, and just enjoy the journey. You have to really love what you
Enjoy, yes.
do, because this is not a 9 to 5. This is a 24
There is no
bar
9 to
7.
5.
This is a 24 bar 7. It definitely is. Even if you're not working, but if you are really a brand owner, it's your baby. Can you ever stop thinking of your baby? No. And is that bad for you? No, not
No,
at
not
all.
at
It
all.
gives you joy.
Exactly.
It's what's giving you joy. So why not? So yeah. So I would say, really ask yourself, is this giving me joy? And is this I really want? And will I be able to take whatever it takes, right? Like, I mean, do whatever it takes. I mean, yeah. So
So, work-life balance, the most debated topic.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So, how will you manage? Like, how often you take a vacation from all this tension, stresses, and all? Maybe it's not a stress for you, but still.
Yeah.
Uh,
So, like I said, right, like when you really love what you do, when it's giving you joy, it doesn't feel like work,
Okay.
right? So, you really need to only balance something when you're doing something you really hate, right? Like, but at the same time, of course, we live in a multi-dimensional world. That is also one of the things to have this name 10 dimension, because we are multi-dimensional. Like for a woman, she's a mother, she's a daughter-in-law, she's a wife, she's a daughter, right? So we do definitely take vacations. There's no like fixed like these many number. We take it as and when we feel like we need to kind of go or explore. We like to take our son. Apart from that, every morning I dedicate to fitness.
Oh.
So I strength train, and I end it with a good amount of stretches and inner work. So that gives me a very good sense of balance and calm to start the day. I also love music and dancing. So when I am in the gym, I play my favorite music, or when I am even at work. So I tell my team, we start the day with even some beautiful chants. We play some beautiful music. Even in our studio, we have lovely lounge music that we play.
Oh, okay.
So we make it like, really just a beautiful culture. It's not like we create an environment where we don't really need balance. It's already balanced.
Totally
Yeah.
balanced.
If I have to put it.
Okay. Now, when it comes to customization, there are certain customers that they are not happy with anything. Okay, they will keep on changing their mind, keep on changing the design. So
Yeah.
how will you deal with that kind of customer? Are you choosy?
So
on that?
touch wood, we've not. So in my B2B experience itself, our specialization was custom designs brands and
Okay.
brands, and for international market. And international market, the client really knows what they want, but they are
Yes.
very, very picky with the finer details, from the connector to the clasp to the
Yes.
post. So the similar thing I have applied when it comes to our designs. Firstly, we take a small percentage of customization, because our signature pieces itself is what people come to for in 10 dimension. But if there is, a customization they want us to design, we are happy to do it if it is of this thing. So we have it structured.
Okay.
So we ask the customer, we sit down with the customer, we ask them what they want. We get a few references of the kind of designs they like, what kind of pricing they have in mind, and then we first show them few options and sketches. We take an approval system everywhere. Secondly, we do make them accountable with certain amount of advances, right? So I think, to answer your question, is like, how do you get somebody not to be wavering or shifting in terms of their choices?
Yes.
Because it is a process, and here we are playing with gold and diamond.
Obviously, yeah.
If we are making a piece, it's going to be very expensive to break it and to remake it, right?
Exactly.
So we make them, we take written confirmation
Oh,
that okay, you like this design, and pay. And when you make someone accountable with the payment,
then they will be
even more
serious.
fixated. They will be a little bit more serious, right?
Yeah.
That is kind of like the hard truth. I mean, even though we
We
wouldn't
have to
like
be
to
like
do it
that.
that way,
Yeah.
but that is the bitter truth.
Yes.
And then we show them pictures every step of the way. So sketch to the CAD to the when it's
Casting.
casted, when it is finished,
Stone-studded.
stone studded, like we do. And again, when we present it, first we do trials, we do the quality check. And then of course a third party certification. Like there are some jewelers who certify themselves. We don't
Yeah.
do that. We do a third party certification.
Laboratories.
Yes, so that there is more trust from the customer as well. And again, so, and even the third party is doing a quality check,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And then we try it on ourselves, and then we go to the customer and take their feedback. And of course there are some instances. I remember one instance where the client had approved all the design
Okay.
and everything, but she didn't. She was like, she found it a little bit more blingy for her taste.
Oh.
After the piece turned out and she saw it in person, she wanted something more understated. So she was ready to pay for the making.
Okay.
So that was okay for us. Okay, if you're ready, we are ready. But of course the customer has to be satisfied at the end of the day. Yeah, they have to like what they are wearing. Yes.
So making them pay in advance is the key.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And taking written approvals everywhere, so that if there is, God forbid, if there is anything, you at least have a written trail of everything you've said. Because sometimes what happens is you've created the design like 1 month or 2 months ago, and by the time it's out of manufacture, by the time you've decided everything,
Yeah.
it's a month or 2 months, right?
Then again
So
changing.
they may
is-
not remember, you may not remember, but if there's a written trail, then you can go back to it.
Correct. Okay. So at the starting, we told that it's a premium branding. Okay. Nobody goes to Cartier and they will ask for negotiation.
Yeah.
So how will you handle negotiation and bargaining? Because
Right.
in South India, it's a customer's right to negotiate?
So we've been fortunate that people are actually understanding that we've created value in what we've created.
Yeah.
So we've not had too many of those experiences so far.
Okay. You are
When they
lucky.
do, then we do show them that this is patented, this is the concept, and our pricing is still not Cartier level pricing. Hopefully, we can get there because we are still a newer brand. So we've kept our pricing also very very fair,
Okay. Great.
to the point that where even if they do go compare it to a Tanishq or a Zoya, they'll still find our prices very very attractive.
Very attractive.
So that's how we've kind of dealt with it. So we've created value in every aspect. Wherever possible, we've created value. So we don't give the chance only to the customer to negotiate.
Okay.
Yeah, even we have our certifications also, and so we certify with IGI, or if when required, even if they want a certify from GI, we do that, and then we have a brand name also on the certificate. So we don't give a chance to the customer, and also I think being a luxury brand, we automatically do attract a more niche and premium customer by default.
Okay.
So yeah.
So from next year onwards, you will be getting a
Yes,
premium certificate from IIJF. We are also into laboratory.
Oh, lovely. Done now. 10 dimension we certified by IGI.
Okay. So let's go to the last question. Okay. Where are you seeing yourself or your brand in the next 5 years?
So the vision is for as many people to have that manifest symbol or signature designs, wearing it, to carry it like a signature, like how you feel pride in carrying a Starbucks cup.
So you already manifested something like in next 5 years I'll be having 5 branches across India, or I'll be having my own place in some shopping complex or something like that.
Yeah, we definitely want to be in an international location. In
Okay.
fact, last year we already had an expression of interest from a very large group in the Middle East.
Okay.
So we definitely want to see that as soon as possible. And apart from that, yeah, why not more locations?
Will you go for franchising models?
We are currently, thinking about the kind of model we want to do. The first focus in this next 1 year is to sort of build the brand, get all our digitals, in order, get all our communicating our brand story,
Okay.
our design story, and of course we've already received the initial proof of acceptance and love for our designs, but even more so, and to really kind of set the foundation very strong, so to position ourselves to scale then further. So the first year, this is our focus, and then we will see the kind of model we want to operate with, whether we want to do a franchise or we want to have our own
things, yeah.
stores, or we want to do shop in shop. That is something that we will kind of look into then.
Okay, so Manisha, that hectic questions and answer session is over. Let's go to a rapid fire. Okay.
Okay, done.
I'll be telling you a word or a statement. So what comes to your mind first?
Sure.
You have to tell. Don't think too much. Okay.
Sure.
So money.
Enabler.
Wow. Gold.
Eternal.
Wow. A luxury jewelry brand.
10 dimension.
other than 10 dimension.
I mean, international, I would say probably a Van Cleef.
Van Cleef.
Yeah.
Okay, great. The big three like ruby, sapphire, emerald, red, green, blue.
Emerald.
Emerald.
That's because it's my birthstone.
Oh wow. Food.
Oh, simple ghar ka khana, homemade food.
Homemade food.
Yeah.
Wow. Color.
White.
White. Movie.
The Pursuit of Happiness.
Pursuit of Happiness.
Yes.
Okay. A businessman or a businesswoman.
Indra Nooyi.
Okay. Immediate answers are there. Okay. Holiday destination.
Maldives.
Maldives. One event. It can be an award function or any kind of event.
I think Oscars. We would love to see 10 dimension at the Oscars very soon.
Okay. Okay, so next one. How will you spend your spare time? Movie, reels, travel, sleeping, interviews, watching news,
Working out, fitness.
working out, fitness. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. first brand ambassador for 10 Dimension?
Priyanka Chopra, because she is, someone who is an Indian who's made it global. So yeah,
Yes.
she would represent us in the. It would be a perfect representation for us.
Great. One of your biggest dream award or achievement you are aiming at?
I think being recognized in JCK. That
JCK,
would be
Las
amazing.
Vegas.
Yes, yes.
Oh, great.
Because that's one of the biggest international jewelry shows.
Okay. Now, promoting your brand, which one will you choose? Social media or influencers like YouTubers or something? Or paid promotions as like celebrity advertisements? Or mouth to mouth, the customer to customer?
Yeah, so I would say for storytelling, social media, and for the actual walking in and people buying, I would say word of mouth.
Yeah. So more trust will be there.
Yes,
right?
absolutely.
Yes.
When,
Authentic.
when you hear it from someone else, it kind of becomes more validation for the customer for sure.
Actually, it will be the authentic reviews.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
right. Do you want to add anything which I missed out?
No, I think it's been an absolute pleasure. We would like to invite everyone to visit our boutique in Saka Nagar in Bangalore, or if you're not in Bangalore, to check us out on our website 10dimensionjewels.com, and we also have an Instagram page called 10 Dimension Jewels. We are also available over WhatsApp. We can also do a video call showcasing our designs, and you can visit our boutique by appointment by reaching out to us through any of these mediums.
And one warning for you, okay? Now it's a good time to come and visit the store. Later on, maybe after 1 or 2 years, you have to be in a waiting list. Maybe 3 months, 6 months waiting list will be there. So utilize the opportunity right now. And Manisha, thank you very much. And you are the second guest of my podcast series.
Oh, lovely. Thank you so much.
So
it's been a pleasure.
After 1 year, maybe once you become more and more famous, we will be meeting you again. Okay.
Wonderful.
So thank you very much.
Thank you for your time,
talking with
Jerry.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. I will come up with you with another episode with a new guest.